Hey guys, Ricardo with Phastek.com. Most Silverado and Sierra 1500 owners would like to have a little bit more power and better fuel economy. Cold Air Inductions has a system that can help with that. I have for you their textured black intake system for the 2019 to 2020 Silverado and Sierra 1500 with the 6.2 liter engine. An easy and simple intake installation can improve gains in both power and efficiency, while also giving you an aesthetically pleasing look under the hood. The textured black finish will complement the underhood of your truck while also showing off their massive filter element through the clear plexiglass lid. And their thermal-coated intake tube is sure to keep excess engine bay heat from entering the engine. Installation is going to require a few simple hand tools. We are going to need a ratchet, extension, 8mm socket, 10mm socket, 2.5mm Allen, a pair of wire cutters, flat blade screwdriver, and a T20 Torx. We're going to start by opening our hood and disconnecting the negative battery cable. Doing this will prevent us from getting a check engine light due to disconnecting the MAF sensor. Then we can disconnect the PCV fitting near the valve cover on the passenger side of the engine. Remove the hose by squeezing the gray fitting and lifting up. Cut both wires near the AC line to loosen the harness and allow us to remove the bracket. Using the 10mm socket, we'll have to remove the bolt and bracket that attaches the outlet duct assembly to the alternator. The bracket would no longer be used. Loosen the factory hose clamps holding the inlet duct to the throttle body and remove the three 8mm screws holding the top OEM cover to the lower cover. Before removing the upper lid and duct, disconnect the MAF sensor by pulling back on the red tab and squeezing the clip to remove. With everything disconnected and unbolted, remove the intake duct and upper lid as a whole assembly. Also remove the factory air filter as it will no longer be used. Now with the factory duct aside, we can remove the MAF sensor by removing the two T20 Torx screws. Carefully remove the sensor and install it to the Cold Air Inductions tube using the provided hardware pre-installed on the tube. We can insert the filter element into the Cold Air Inductions housing and loosely put the clamp in place. With the housing ready, we can install the MAF tube into the filter. Be sure to line up the emboss on the MAF tube and the filter element, then tighten the clamp in place. We can then start going back together by installing the inlet duct to the throttle body and connecting the new PCV tube to the factory connection on the passenger side valve cover. Then install the Cold Air Inductions intake assembly in the factory location on the top of the lower portion of the factory box. Line up and insert the intake tube into the inlet duct on the throttle body. Make any necessary adjustments to ensure the tube is lined up properly. Reinstall the 3 screws removed from earlier and tighten down the cold air inductions box to the lower portion of the factory box. Then tighten down the hose clamps once the box is in its final place and the tube is positioned correctly. Reroute the MAF harness under the AC line and reconnect to the factory sensor. There you have it, guys. The cold air inductions intake will improve our efficiency and power and give us a bit of extra style under the hood. As always, thank you for watching. If you would like any more information about this product, go ahead and click the link in the description. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe for our future videos.